Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography, where old friends, fans come together to BS, argue, and discuss Pink Floyd. We've been doing it for so damn long, I've lost track of time. But here we are in 1994 with the Division Bell. I'm your host, Jason. With me is Tim
I mean, what is time?
and Bill.
What do you want?
What do you want from me? We're talking the,
Perfect.
the
Perfect
Division
segue.
Bell. I remember that song. Who wants to start this off? I got to get another beer, so y'all take it away.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
I can,
certainly start, Bill, unless you want to jump in on the division bell.
uh, no, you can take it away if you want. I can follow up
Sure.
after.
Yeah, I'll run with this one. So we're gonna start with cluster one, and it's a moody Pink Floyd intro, but that is all it is. It's just an intro into "What Do You Want from Me," which we were just singing. Highlight of the album. It's got a funky feel. It almost feels like a
What?
Steely Dan track to me.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
What? Highlight of the album? Really?
the
Oh
vocal
God, yeah.
melodies are fantastic.
Oh,
Poles Apart's got a circusy feel. It's very grand in scope, and it's really good. But I don't know if I'd go as far as to say top song contender. And that takes us to Marooned, which I mean the guitar work on there is fantastic. Great Day for Freedom is just kind of there. Uh, Wearing the Inside Out, I think is so there was this thing in the 80s and 90s where all these 60s and 70s artists matured. And so it very much has that sound of an artist from the 60s trying to be relevant. Um, it's super mellow, adult rock. Uh, and, but it's pretty good for that. So if you're into the Boys of Summer or you know
Boys of
whatever
Summer rocks
whatever the
harder than this album.
it's very adult rock. Which takes us to Take It Back. It sounds like an '80s pop hit. Like if that came out in the '80s, it'd have been huge. I say it's okay. And then my notes say Bill talks about how 80s music was, and then I can't read my handwriting. So can't wait to see what Bill has to say about Take It Back. Um, Coming Back to Life is another high point for me. It's technically great. The intro, however, is a little too long. The groove is pretty funky once the band kicks in. But again, yeah, the too long of an intro takes it away from me. Keep talking. You got Stephen Hawking on a track, which is interesting. This was the hit. This is the one that kind of hits all the compilation albums that come out after this. Um, it's a banger. Like, keep talking's great. Lost for Words, it's kind of country pop. You know, did Mutt Lange touch this track? I'm not sure.
Oh my
Actually, I am
god.
sure he didn't, but it's trying to be a little Mutt Lange. Um, and yeah, I mean the production is incredible, but the song is kind of meh.
Oh my god.
And then that's gonna close us out with High Hopes, which is probably the strongest song on the album. Um, and it mentions the endless river, which we'll get into that on the next episode. Um, yeah, without going into my rankings, this is a strong endgame Pink Floyd release, I think, but it is an endgame Pink Floyd release, and this is just not their strongest era.
I'm gonna be the hot take here. Go on,
Well,
Bill. What you
take it
got?
away. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah, I could definitely do it. For me, Cluster One was a quiet intro song. Um, it's kind of meh, like it doesn't add a lot to the actual album. However, as an intro song to What Do You Want From Me, which is top song contender. I love the flowing of the words. I love the guitar. This is standard staple Pink Floyd to me. Um, Pulls apart. Uh, Wish You Were Here was close to this, but it didn't make the album. Um, that's just kind of my thoughts with it. Almost like an outtake, but they perfected it. Marooned. It was a nice, long, soothing guitar sound on it. Great Day for Freedom. I feel like I've heard this before, though I hadn't. Like Division Bell, it was one of the albums like I'd heard some of the stuff, but not all of it before. I thought it had solid vocals. Switches from the verse to the chorus was I thought worked well. Uh, Wearing the inside out, um, the sax, the sax trumpet, and then the sax didn't add much.
Hashtag who loves a sax solo.
Colquitt does.
And actually, my notes was it didn't have much going for it. I would say that probably for me was the low point on the album. It was good, but like it just paled comparatively. Um, Take It Back. I think that's one that you mentioned. You mentioned me.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
this one is like holy Genesis, goddamn, like which I love Genesis, and here it is, like kind of creeping up. Like you could hear that. It felt like I mean Pink Floyd influenced a lot. And I think kind of like what was happening with Black Sabbath in the 80s, right? Black Sabbath influenced so much in the metal realm that then it like they accidentally got reciprocated back while they were still trying to, keep doing their own sound. I feel like
right.
that's kind of happened now with Pink Floyd, where all right, like I could argue like some metal, especially like Genesis, especially British whatnot, like being
Yep.
influenced by Pink Floyd from the 70s. It's
Hmm.
like okay, now Genesis has,
And now
I
they're
mean, by
turning it on another page. Okay, I can see that.
because I mean, especially '94. I mean, you've got the
Well, so
you,
that's interesting, and we haven't delved into Genesis yet, but am I to believe that you feel Genesis as a whole is Pink Floyd second wave?
I could kind of see that though.
I mean,
I
definitely
mean, I
there's a
could
lot of
too. I
aspects
could
of it.
absolutely see it.
I
Yeah.
mean, I would say Pink Floyd's a contributing factor, but I wouldn't say like it's solely Pink Floyd.
Well, sure. Plus, we got to think of all those hits that Genesis had in the '80s that are probably informing this album.
Then that's saying that's kind of what I'm saying. Like I said, like it's one of those things. It's like they're building on each other.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah,
Which I mean, I
I
love
yeah.
Genesis. Like I mean, Take It Back, love it. Coming back to life, I thought it was pretty all right. Nothing too crazy for Pink Floyd, but it's a safe song. Um,
And I mean, to be
and
fair, these are just David Gilmour albums at this point.
true.
But you
Keep
get Nick
talk.
Mason and Rick Wright, which I do want to mention right now that Rick Wright is going to definitely inform the next album quite a bit.
Fortunately, that makes a lot of sense. Um,
Rest
but
in
yeah,
peace.
keep talking. I love like the stuff going on with the vocals and keep talking. Absolutely love that aspect of that song. Potential top song contender. Lost for Words. That was all right. Again, nothing too exciting, but it was a solid song nonetheless. And then we get High Hopes. My notes verbatim. Uh, is this building to a Great Day for Freedom reprise? Nope, the piano's different, but it's 90s flat, but it's 1990s Floyd, what I'm expecting to be doing at this point, given what the rest of this album was. I thought it was a decent outro to this album. Like let's say I wasn't overly familiar with the Vision Bell going in. Like I'd heard part of it, but I hadn't actually like in depth listened to it ever. And after it's like,
Well,
okay,
this
like
was the one. I mean, I know Jason can attest to this. Like, this came out when we were in high school,
This
and
was a
so in
big
the
deal.
'90s, like, holy shit, it's a new Pink Floyd album. Everybody get behind it,
well, because Momentary Lapse, that was what, 87?
right?
So this is
Which is
seven
still
years
grade
later.
school for us, but this is high school.
So it's 7 years later after, I mean, Pink Floyd, I mean, it wasn't every year they were releasing an album, but it was like album, 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 album,
Well, and they put
album.
out that Pulse live album around this time too. That I highly recommend. It was one of the first. Like, it was really big in the packaging. It lit up and like blinked, and it was like it had a strobe light built in. Like, they were on the cutting edge of packaging at this point. But musically, it does. It sounds like a band from the '60s trying to be relevant.
See, I do remember when this came out. My dad bought it on CD, played the shit out of it, and this is the reason why I fucking hate Pink Floyd is because of this record.
Sure.
Because it is so goddamn boring. This is some Enya bullshit. Some fucking 90s new age adult. Sorry, I don't want to give away my. I'll read my notes. Cluster 1, not even worth talking about. What do you want from me? So, this is when the album actually opens up. It's
Yeah.
fine. I hate the stupid backing vocals, though. I hated it then and I hate it now, and that's most of my problem with this record. Pulls apart. It's a snooze fest, but at least it's not long, so it gets points for that.
You do have a
Marooned.
hot take for this album. You're just like, fuck this thing.
Maroon.
Yeah, if you didn't like it by Pulls Apart, you're done.
Yeah, right. Exactly. It's
Well,
going downhill from here.
you would think, but both of y'all and Tim even talk shit about it, but I have a top song coming up.
Oh shit.
Uh,
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Marooned, Wake Me Up When This Album Does Something. Great Day of Freedom just fucking happened. Wearing the Inside Out, remove the backing vocals. It's decent. I don't know why they've just always fucking bothered me on this record. Take It Back. I mean, are we listening to Anya? Fucking hell. Coming Back to Life. Finally, a song good enough to come back to. This is a top song contender. It's very
Interesting.
Tom
Okay.
Petty and the Heartbreakers at times. Keep Talking. Again, it would have been good without the backing vocals. Lost for Words. This is Tom Petty again. Heartbreakers, or his solo shit. Wildflowers came out the same year. I love the lyrics, especially the line, but they tell me to please go fuck myself. You know, you just can't win. I like the ideal of attempting peace, but I'm too much of an asshole where I would just tell him to fuck off myself. So, Dave, just tell him to fuck off. And High Hopes, it just kind of happened. It's a fucking shit ass closer. This album has a few high notes, but overall it's so fucking boring. And the reason I have Pink Floyd is boring in my head for the last 30 years. It's too much new
Since this
age.
was your intro.
It wasn't my intro, but it was the one that, like, when I was actually paying attention to music.
Yeah. Yeah. So your intro.
Too much new age, adult contemporary, Anya, and infomercial sounding shit on here that plagued the 90s. And the rest I'll save for the rankings.
Well, and I think we're headed to the rankings now, so I'm gonna say that I don't disagree with you.
It's so old sounding, like
Yeah.
adult. It's such
Well, and
an.
I always go back to the Don Henley solo catalog because, like, my mom loved that shit, so I heard it a million times as a kid, and it sounds like such a generic Like, I've been doing this for 20 years already. So this is going to be a hit. I don't know. There's a weird sound to the 60s and 70s artists that they adopted in the 80s and 90s. And this definitely falls into that category. So,
Yeah, but I mean, like AC/DC was still kind of rocking though at the time.
well, sure, because AC/DC is always kind of rocking, even if they've been doing it for 12 albums in a row, they're still going to at least rock.
That's if they rocked on the first one, they're rocking on the 20th one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, well, why can't
Yeah.
Pink Floyd fucking rock?
Well, I mean, you could argue they never did.
Oh, yeah, we'll make that. Well, color code will tell all.
Yeah, I mean, well, first we got to rank it. Who's got the dot?
You got the dot. You've
You
had it
got
all
the dot.
fucking night, man.
Bonkers. You bonkers. Okay, so I'm looking at this then. And I know where I'm placing it. So I'm going to kind of assume you guys are the same because all our notes were kind of the same. So I think for Bill, he's going to have it right there at number 12.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, that's Saucerful Secrets, right? At 12?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's going to be
Are you going to say
incorrect.
Saucerful is better? Is it going to be 13?
Correct.
Really?
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
What do you mean, wow? It's fucking Saucerful of Secrets, man. Color code will tell all.
I agree. The color code will tell all.
Yeah, and then again, based on where I'm going to be placing this, I'm looking at Jason's ranking.
Man,
And this is
there's no logic.
this is last, isn't it? This is 14 for you, isn't it?
No.
Better Numa Guma then.
It's better than Umaguma.
But that's it.
No, keep on going.
Oh, you like this album more than Momentary Lapse of Reason.
Keep going.
You're gonna go all the way to number 9 then? It's gonna be just behind Metal?
You nailed it.
Damn. Well, okay, so that's what threw me, because I don't like this album more than Momentary Lapse of Reason. I just assumed that we all thought Momentary Lapse was better. So for me, it's going to go right in number 12. Actually, yeah, no, let me mulligan that right off the bat. 13.
Saucerful, man. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
prime,
it's
but
saucerful.
it's Saucerful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same color for me. Color code will tell all.
Holy shit.
So I'm
Tim
just
and
going to
I-
point out that Jason had the worst review of this album, and yet he scores it the highest.
Color code will tell all.
Okay. Wow.
And
Man, Tim, I love how you and I are just polarizing the final cut right now.
I put it right behind Metal just for Lost for Words alone. Like, I like that song. I think lyrically it was a great song. There's two good songs on this record, and that's more than I can say for a lot of the other ones.
Color code's about to get really interesting.
Oh, stick around. Check out our Sonic Youth color code. No, I'll be
One
all
more to go,
trying to
though.
say?
We got one more to go here. And, yeah, I don't know if you guys have really delved into it, but I can't wait to get to it.
Yeah, you flashed it a couple times. I don't know.
I mean, it's been the one Pink Floyd album in my lifetime that I was able to pre-order a vinyl. So
Yeah, I don't have that nostalgia, so I'm looking around that whole like Umaguma Moore territory here for this one.
yeah, well, and you're probably not that far off.
Yeah, I mean, Division Bell was pretty bad for me.
Yet
We'll get
Tim
there
and I
though.
ranked
Youth
it
is
lower.
credited here. We're going to talk about some youth and some killing jokes. So
Well, Tim and you are also bigger Pink Floyd fans than me too, so take that into account.
Does not compute.
It will. It will at the end. It will. It'll all make sense at the end.
Hey, just a little, precursor. So I'm curious. How many colors do you have, Jason?
One, two.
Jason doesn't get into yellow,
Three,
so it's all just brown and red.
4. I got 4 colors.
Okay. I mean, I feel like that's gotta be that color.
I also don't have Wish You Were Here at number 7 though, which is mind blowing. But
Color code will tell all.
well, yeah. I think you and I will have different colors for number 7. That's all I'm saying.
Even though our top seven aren't the same albums.
No,
You
no,
got
no.
you got Adam Hart up there, and I got Metal up there.
Yeah, metal's a different color. That's a different color for me. I'm not going to pull a Led Zeppelin and just making them all Ramones gold here.
I mean, I'll say they aren't all Ramones gold for me.
No, but I'm sure how many. I bet you only got 2 colors so far, huh?
No, I've got
3?
at least three.
At
I'm still
least
toying
3.
with I'm toying with the fourth, honestly.
Okay, yeah. I got 4 easily. We'll see if Endless brings a 5th.
I probably got 4. I might have 5.
No way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, just because you don't believe it, I definitely have 5.
What you got at the end here? I gotta look at this.
No.
Oh shit!
No.
I don't believe you, Tim. I want to see them 5.
No.
All right, you got it. It's coming your way. One more
Oh,
album to go, my
shit.
friend.
One more to go. Stick around tomorrow. We're talking Endless Bummer Summer, Endless
River.
Night
Endless
River.
River.
We're talking that one. So stick
Shout out
around.
Rick Ray. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Rick. Rest in peace, Sid. Never forget.
You're right. 100%. Yeah.
Um, yeah. As always, be safe and make those great decisions. Like putting the final cut at number 14.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 whoop. And then it's all, and then you're ready to go again. Yo, come back now. You hear?